So one of the most common questions we get this time of year, and we get a lot of phone calls for this, is people phoning in that they found a baby bird on the ground, and what should they do with it? Can they bring it to Little Ray's Nature Center and we look after it? Unfortunately, we cannot take those babies in. The best thing to do at this point is, because during the springtime when the birds are nesting and we have a big wind storm come through before it rains or something, babies sometimes get blown out of the nest, or the nest may get dislodged and fall down, and then people go, what can I do with it? So the first thing one should do is pick that baby up. So many times people are afraid to pick up a baby bird because there's an old story that they said that if you pick up a baby bird, that the parents will smell the human touch on them and they'll just kill the babies. And that's not true. Actually, a lot of birds don't actually have a sense of smell. So you can actually pick those babies up and try find that exact nest where they were from and put them back in the nest. That's the best thing. And then the parents can look after them if they're very, very small. If it's one of those babies that have already started to fledge, where they've just left the nest because they're starting to test their wings out, leave them there, because mom's close in the vicinity. She knows where the baby is. Baby will call, mom will listen for it, she'll come down and feed it. She's not going to come down when you're standing there with the dogs or the kids or anything, because she's going to be weary of you guys. But if you go away, mom will come down and feed it. Those are often babies that are now ready to leave the nest and start flying around. But should you find something like that you can't find the nest, or you don't know where else to go, look for places that are rehabilitation centers. Things like Safe Wings here in Ottawa is a very great place to go to. They respond immediately. We've called them a couple times where people have brought either injured birds in, or they wanted to, we've referred them to them with baby birds that have hatched out, and they will take it in. They'll do the appropriate hand raising of that bird so that that animal can get released safely back into the wild again. And that's ultimately what we want. We want those babies, because some of these bird species are vulnerable, threatened, or endangered, just like some of all the other animals we have. And we want to ensure that those babies have a great chance of getting it back out into the wilderness. So if you hear this, phone a place like Safe Wings, get them involved. If you do contact us, we're going to help you get to them as well, because as much as we can't take them in, we're still here to try and help that baby bird to get to the right place for that rehabilitation. So just something awesome to know about little baby birds in this time of the year as we go forward. It's a commonly asked question.